College Algebra, topic 4.2, we'll be solving polynomials. First, we want to solve this by getting all possible rational solutions. Now, so the rational solutions, the possible ones, will be x will be 8, which is here, the constant here, over the coefficient here, which is 1, 8 over 1. Then I find all factors that go into 8. 4 goes into 8, so we can try 4 over 1. Another number goes into 8 is 2, so let's try 2 over 1. And another number that goes into 8 is 1, 1 over 1. So these are 4 possible numbers that we can try for x. Then we look at the plus or minus, and this turns us into 8 possibles. So I'm going to start looking for which of these numbers actually solve this by using synthetic division. Or should I say remainder theorem. So let's start with x equals 1. The coefficients for x would be 1 for the x to the 4th power, 0 for the missing term x cubed, negative 9 for the x squared, 0 for the missing x, and 8. Okay, so we start off with 0. 1 and 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 0 and 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 9 and 1 is negative 8. Negative 8 times 1 is negative 8. 0 and negative 8 is negative 8. Negative 8 times 1 is negative 8. And what we have is 0. So 1 would be a solution of this problem. Again, if we put 1 into the function, it would solve this. Now let's continue the process. I want to find another number that'll work. I'm going to try 2. X equals 2. And I'm going to use this on the remaining part here. So 0, 1 and 0 make 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. Negative 8 and a 6 makes negative 2. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. And that makes a negative 12. And we didn't get a remainder of 0. Okay, so 2 is not a solution. Let's try negative 2. X is negative 2. So we have 1, 1, negative 8, negative 8. 1 and 0 make 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. 1 and negative 2 is negative 1. 1 times negative 2 is 2. 2 and negative 8 make negative 6. And negative 6 times 2 is negative 12, which makes negative 18. Okay. And that didn't work either. Alright, let's try negative 1. 1, 1, negative 8, negative 8. So 1 and 0 is 1. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, which is 0. 0 times negative 1 is 0. You get negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 1 is 8. And negative 8 and 8 is 0. So this is also a solution. So we have a solution of 1 and negative 1. So that's 2 solutions. Now there will be a total of 4 solutions. So let's use the remainder here. This is 1, 0, negative 8, which becomes 1x squared minus 8 equals 0. And now I'll solve this by adding 8 to both sides. I'll have x squared equals 8. Then I'll take the square root of both sides, which is plus or minus. And we get plus or minus 4 times 2 for 8. The perfect square is 4. So this becomes plus or minus 2 square root of 2. So my other answers are 2 square root of 2. That's my third answer. And x equals negative 2 square root of 2. And that's my fourth answer. So those are my 4 answers, 4 solutions. 2 rational solutions and 2 irrational solutions. Next, number 5. Let's get our possibles, which is x equals 2 over 1 from this 2 and this coefficient of 1. Numbers that go into 2 will be 1, so 1 over 1. Then we're going to put plus or minus, and this gives us 4 possible numbers to try. So let's start off with x equals 1. And we have coefficients of 1, 0, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 2. This is for my x squared, this is for my x cubed, but my x to the 4th, x cubed, my x squared, my x, and my constant. Okay, so 0 here. 1 and 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. We get 0 and 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 2 and 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 3 and negative 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. We get negative 6. So that's not a solution. All right, let's try x equals negative 1. So we get 0, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 2 once again. Okay, 1 and 0 is 1. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. 0 and negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. 2 and a negative 1 make negative 1. Negative 1 and times negative 1 is 1. We get a negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. And negative 2 and 2 is 0. Ah, good. So this is a solution. Okay. Let's try for another solution. Let's try 2. X equals 2. So 1, 0, negative 2, negative 3, and negative 2. 0. 1 and 0 make 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 0 and 2 make 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 2 and 4 make 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 and negative 3 make 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Negative 2 and 2 make 0. Aha. So this is another solution. So now we got 2 solutions. And I'll convert this into a polynomial. Let's see. Looks like I have too many pieces in there. Because this should be down to, oh, I know why. I never used the remaining pieces here. I went back to the original. Okay, so let me correct that. This is okay, but let me change this into, I want x equals 2, and I want to use this portion right here. 1, negative 1, negative 1, negative 2. All right, so 0, 1, 1 times 2 is 2, negative 1, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. I'm sorry, that's positive 1. And there'll be a positive 2, which is 1. 1 times 2 is 2, which is 0. Okay, and so, okay, so this is a solution. Let's not use this method right here. Let's use this one. So we have 2 solutions here. And the remaining polynomial is 1, 1, 1. So that is x squared plus x plus 1 equals 0. Okay, this cannot be factored. Okay, does not factor. Okay, so we're going to use the fact that a is 1, b is 1, c is 1 for the quadratic formula. It's the opposite of b, which would be negative 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 all over 2 times 1. Next, we're going to have negative 1 plus or minus 1 squared is 1. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. And it's all over 2. The negative 1 and the 4, they combine to become a negative 3. The negative 3 can be broken down into negative 1 times 3. And the negative 1 can be taken out as the letter I. So we have a negative 1 plus I square root of 3. And that's all over 2. And that's my third answer. My fourth answer would be negative 1 subtract I square root of 3 all over 2. And that's my fourth answer. So, 4 solutions.